What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Man, wish I were home. I love to travel, but I really love to just be home. I would love to be sitting around at my fire pit right now, hearing the sound of the fish pond and just chilling, seeing the fire out there, even though it's kind of hot for a fire. But I'll be back home tomorrow. Can't wait. You know, it's funny that, we got 2 weeks left. 2 weeks left of the madness because it's just kind of like Philly 500. He did a video with the trade proposal. And it's funny when you hear trade proposal, that sounds like the Dallas Cowboys actually made a trade proposal. These things aren't the Cowboys. These are people that are just making stuff up. That would be, hey, this fits. DK Metcalf, he wants a new contract. He's at the end of his. He's a great wide receiver. The Cowboys, they lost Amari Cooper. Sounds great, but in reality, none of these things are based on anything. It's not like this guy, Alex, works for the Cowboys or works for the Seahawks and has inside information. This is just shit that came out of his head. And, of course, everybody's got their list of the top 10. It's almost comical to me because it's kind of like mock drafts. And I get it. It's football we love. There's only 17 regular season games. And if you're lucky enough, your team goes to the playoff and hopefully goes deep and makes it to a Super Bowl. Hopefully. And then you've got all of the other weeks that there's no football. So you have to find something for the, starved football fan. I mean, let's face it. If you're truly a football fan, it's like you're a crackhead. It's like, hey, man, you got any news on the Cowboys, man? I want to stop, but it keeps calling me, man. It keeps calling me, man. We're out there looking for anything. And so, our drug dealers, which are the writers out there, will come up with stuff. How many guys have we heard were linked to the Dallas Cowboys being signed or traded for? Probably more than any other team. And here it is, we all just run with it and stuff. And in the same sense, now all of a sudden, everybody's talking about all the talent that the Dallas Cowboys have after they've literally trashed us and said, we haven't got any, but we got worse. It's all bullshit and conjecture. It's all made up shit. Nobody really knows till it happens. Nobody saw the Cincinnati Bengals in the Super Bowl last year. Because if they went through to Vegas last year and dropped a couple of $1,000s on Cincinnati to win the Super Bowl for the season, they'd be rich. Flat out. Nobody was picking it. So, it's kind of like right now, if you want to make some money, if it were to happen, Carolina is like 13,500 odds to 1 to go to the Super Bowl with Baker Mayfield now. But here's the thing. This is where I kind of say, wait a minute. I think thou has protested too much about the Amari Cooper situation. Here's where it's kind of funny. John Machado retweeted Bet Online's over and unders for the top 6. This is yardage. So you either bet that it's going to be more or less than these numbers. Justin Jefferson. I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. Justin Jefferson's got the highest at 1,325. You going to take the over? You going to take the under? Justin Jefferson's really good. Cooper Kupp in the number 2 spot, 1,300. You going to take the over or take the under? CeeDee Lamb is in the 3rd spot at 1,200. Interesting. Devontae Adams is at 4th at 1,199. Jamar Chase is at 1,175. And Stephon Diggs is at 1,150. You know what I don't see there? CeeDee Lamb. Excuse me, Amari Cooper. The way they have portrayed the losses that the Dallas Cowboys have had is like they're all, you would think that we lost Zach Martin when we lost Connor Williams. You would think that we lost Devontae Adams with Amari Cooper. You would have thought that we lost Von Miller with Randy Gregory. The reality is, teams lose people all the time. Pat Mahomes lost Tyreek Hill. Aaron Rodgers lost Devontae Adams. But I don't hear them going through about, oh my God, Devontae Adams was like a third of all the receptions, yards on that team. No, excuse me, yardage on the team. But they're not saying that, oh my God, Aaron Rodgers, he lost that guy. And, I'm looking at Tom Brady between Gronk and between Anthony, AB, and Chris Godwin, who's coming back from an ACL, may not be ready to start the year. Hell, 320 yards of his offense, of the 375 that they had against us, aren't there. But they're not saying anything about that. I think this is where we've been kind of bamboozled a little bit. Now, I'm not going to say that losing Amari Cooper doesn't hurt, because people will point and say, well, look at the Cowboys' offense before Amari Cooper got there. Yeah, it's true. But at that point, Amari Cooper was the only real NFL wide receiver that we had. Now, I know we had Beasley, who was pretty good, but, he's not exactly a guy who's going to be, blowing up a team by himself. We had Blake Jarwin and Dalton Schultz as rookies. We didn't really even have a tight end. Terrence Williams, was he still? I think Terrence Williams, was he one of them? So we had a bunch of no-names. We ended up having dude who broke his ankle the year before Dak, 2 years before Dak. Alan Hearns. We didn't have any receivers. Right now, you got Dalton Schultz, who is pretty good now as a tight end, and you got CeeDee Lamb, who was far away better than anything we had before Amari Cooper came on board. Far away. In fact, CeeDee Lamb is like 2 of the receivers we had in there put together. So I'm not ready to go ahead and say that, where everybody's talking about how much the Dallas Cowboys offense is going to take a step back because you lost Cedric Wilson. Cedric Wilson was a nice piece, but let's be clear here. Cedric Wilson benefited a lot from all of the other weapons that they had to cover on the Dallas Cowboys. Cedric Wilson isn't going to be a number 1 wide receiver on anybody's team. Or if he is, that team's in trouble. So let's see what happens when we actually are talking about real practice. Let's wait till we see them with the pads on, Let's see what they do out there. Because right now, just like all this conjecture that you're getting from all these talking heads, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean shit. Okay? And with that being said, I'm going to go to sleep. I see Lamar Jackson is trending. Ooh, former NFL safety Bernard Pollard and Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson get into a war of words on Twitter. What happened there? Oh my goodness. What happened there? Wait a minute. Let's see. Ooh, Ooh, former safety Bernard Pollard was talking trash about Lamar Jackson. Hold on, let me see this. No top wide receiver will ever come through there while Lamar Jackson is there. Plenty of wide receivers have been available to get this offseason while Lamar Jackson has been starting, but nobody wants to go there. They give him the respect, but they don't give him what they don't want to play with him. Lamar Jackson is good, but he's not able to make the throws. Lamar Jackson comes back. You've been chirping since I've been playing for the Ravens. I never heard of you, though, my boy. You got your Super Bowl because of Ray Lewis and Ed Reed that year. Ooh. Wow. Facts are facts. Make sure you call me champ. Good luck getting one. Well, damn. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Anyway, I'm tired, boss, and it's 11:30. Damn, I didn't realize it was that late. Got to get up, get some more work done. As always, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. And remember to tell the ones you love that you love them, because you might not get the chance again. I'm going to turn off the lights. I'm going to go climb underneath the covers there. I'm going to sleep. I'll catch you guys in the morning, God willing. Peace.